Go check out this guy. This guy is too much, man. What a legend. Fade is looking pretty good. Yeah, still have to put some product in it though, but yeah, you get the point. Feels good. Alright, it's the next day, early in the morning, time for some fasted cardio on the elliptical machine. 40 minutes, just steady state. Alright, so that was the cardio session. Currently doing 40 minutes, 3 times a week. Heartbeat is around 130 to 135 for 40 minutes straight. Definitely makes me break a good sweat, and I think that's kind of the sweet spot for me. Like 3 times a week, 40 minutes. That's first I did 30 minutes 3 times a week, but I increased it to 40 minutes 3 times a week because my cardiovascular system just got way better, and I don't even have like, it's not even hard for me to do those 40 minutes. It's just I just watch a YouTube video or a podcast or something, and the time just passes by. And yeah, and by the way, I'm not doing cardio just to burn more calories, that I'm able to eat more food, but just mainly for my heart health, cardiovascular system. To be honest, it also makes a big difference when you go to the gym and lift weights, because when you do supersets, drop sets, stuff like that, your heart rate goes up, and when you do cardio a couple of times a week, it's just easier to do that. So, but yeah, that's what I'm doing at the moment. Now I need to go home and take a shower. Alright, gym time. I'm gonna hit a quick back workout. My coach says that I need to work more on my lower back and my lower lats, so I think we're gonna do a lot of row variations today, focusing more on the thickness of the back, and yeah, a little bit of rear delts, biceps. That's it. Let's go. Alright, so we're gonna start with some lat pull downs. Normally I would start with pull-ups, but I'm getting pretty heavy. I mean, I think I'm 91 kgs at the moment, so that's a lot of weight. And when you start doing pull-ups, you start with a lot of weight, you know. So yeah, the strength is there, but for just to warm up the lats, I'm just gonna do a couple of sets on the lat pull down. Really try to build up my muscle connection and just warm up the lats. As you can see, I grab the bar a bit wider than shoulder width. It's not that the wider you grab it, the wider your back is going to be, because that's just not true. A lot of people think that, but it's not true. So I just prefer to keep it like a bit wider than shoulder width. Alright, so now we're going to do a seated row, single arm. So we have this attachment. Normally I would do this one seated, but I feel that when I do it on one knee, so I'm going to show you the second it looks like. So I just grab this one, I sit on this knee, and I use this hand to stabilize the arm, and then I pull towards the lower lat. And I really try to pull with my elbow, so I try to minimize the bicep engagement. I really try to pull, use my hand as a hook, and then pull in my elbow, squeeze the lat, and then full stretch. honest, this one feels so much better than doing it seated, because seated, you don't really have something to stabilize yourself, you know? Yeah, you can grab onto the seat and try to do it this way, but I feel like when you do it on one knee, you have a better range of motion, you can stabilize yourself better with the other hand, and it just feels better. If you've never done it, give it a try. So this is probably one of my favorite row variations that I've been doing for like a couple of weeks now. Feels super good, and when I do that at the beginning of the workout, I have a super good mind muscle connection. I can really focus on my form, because the form is just key for every exercise. Yeah, it's cool to lift heavy weights, but it's even cooler to lift heavy weights with good form. Alright, so the next one is the seated row machine, and normally I would do this one seated, single arm, but because we did the cable row, single arm, we're going to do this one both arms at a time. But we're not going to do this one seated because I'm planting my feet like this to stabilize myself, my core, and yeah, chest is supported so you have more stability. I grab this one pretty wide, and because I'm standing, I can really pull like this, squeeze my upper back. It's more upper back, rear delt focus. Squeeze it, also a little bit of traps by the way. Squeeze, hold for a second, and slowly come back. Superset, we're going to do a close grip pull-up. So now we're already fatigued, so now it's really hard to push out those pull-ups, but I'm doing close grip so I can focus again on squeezing the lats. And this one also has a little bit of bicep engagement, so we're also warming the biceps already up for a bicep exercise. Yeah, you warm it already up with like the cable rows and stuff like that, but with this one it's just a bit more bicep engagement. We're going to do that one, superset with a rear delt fly. I think we're going to do it on the reverse back deck. I think that's my favorite for reverse, for the rear delts. And then we're going to do something for biceps. That's pretty much it. I think I should drop the weight on this one and go for 12 to 15 reps, because I only got like 10 right now, and form was not perfect, I'd say. So I think I'm going to drop the weight with this one and aim for 15 plus reps, really get good pump in a rear delt. 5 sets. Alright, so I totally forgot to end the video. I had a good back workout, was a pretty good pump. Was a quick one, not too long. I think it was an hour and a couple of minutes. But yeah, hit some back, rear delts, biceps. Yeah, that is basically what a back day for me looks like. I hope that I shared some helpful tips for you. So if you try them out, let me know what you think of it. And yeah, I also picked up my new car, and I'm not going to show you yet what it is, because I'm still waiting for my new rims. I ordered black rims and they will be here in maybe less than 2 weeks. So when the car is all done, I'll show you what I got. But yeah, there's a quick sneak peek. But yeah, that is it for this video. That was a detailed back workout. I also showed you a little bit of my cardio routine at the moment. As I said, 3 times per week. Nothing too crazy, but yeah, let me know in the comments down below what you want to see next. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.